Hey everybody, Zach from Night 2 here, back with another Movie Memories Monday for you. Going on with the theme of what this month is for Halloween, I'm going to one of my favorite Halloween classics that's not too old. I think it came out in 2006, so I think it's like 11 years old now, so it's semi-old. It's going to be for one of my favorites, Monster House. Monster House was a movie I think that's also had that similar style from like the Polar Express, where it had like the actual actors, like kids, and they had like these suits on with those little white little ball things that kind of help with the motion to make it more realistic. Not sure what it's really called, but I know that's how they did it for this movie. I believe Mitchell Musso played the main kid, who was from Hannah Montana, if you guys don't remember, which was, what's his name? I'm actually forgetting his name from the show, but I know that he played Jeremy in Phineas and Ferb, and Kings of Queens as well. Before, well, not Kings of Queens, sorry. That one Disney XD show about where him and his brother were kings or royalty. Para-Kings, I think, is that it? Para-Kings? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But yes, I'm pretty sure you guys have probably seen my unboxing for this maybe a few months to a year ago now. This was such a classic to me. It's what I like about the disc art though is like how it looks like it's kind of like based off of what like the main character was drawing, showing how he is kind of getting information about this old guy who lives across the street. But yes, let's see. I know that they had a video game of this. I've never played it, mainly because most movie-based games aren't really that great. There are a handful that are. There's definitely a handful that are, but I've never played it. I would maybe someday try it out. Not sure how well it would be compared to the movie. Let's see. I don't know what it is about this movie, but it just screams classic, just because of how, like, what's it called? Safe this movie is. I mean, it's definitely supposed to be like a kid's horror movie, but it never scared me, which is funny, but I just thought it was just a really comedic, heartwarming film, if you guys haven't seen it already. I think you can actually get this now for like $3.74 at your local Walmart. Let's see, what else was there? Oh yeah, the person who plays the male cop here, I think is Kevin James, from Mall Cop, if you guys haven't known who that is. And, oh, there was another guy who plays in here. Hold on, where is it? Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon plays the other cop who's the friends of the one I showed you. Let's see. Pretty much what this movie is about is about Nevercracker, I think his name is, was... but this, I think when he was really young, he met this woman at a circus, where she was the attraction, which is pretty bizarre. And pretty much what happens is that he felt bad for her because everyone thought she was weird, threw stuff at her. He kind of like asked her to go with him. And then one day while they were building their house together, she was getting picked on by these kids. And he tried to stop Constance from trying to kill them or anything like that. But she tried to struggle away from him so that way she can get her revenge on the kids. But instead, she tripped up on something that she fell backwards, accidentally switching on the cement truck and gets piled in onto the cement and kind of gets trapped under the house pretty much, and pretty much instantly died. Then years later, that's when TJ, Chowder, and... Why am I forgetting her name? I forgot her name. I watched this many times, I always forget some of the side characters' names. Mainly because, well, okay, these are not really side characters, but this is the main protagonist pretty much, and then these two are just this kind of like on the sidekicks kind of roles. Anyway, these two pretty much fall in love with her and kind of compete, but in the end, I believe he ended up with her. Let's see. During the movie, they had to make sure that the house was destroyed And Mr. Nevercracker, after they found out he was actually alive from what happened early in the film, gave spoilers if you haven't seen it, for an 11-year-old movie if you haven't seen it. They give him dynamite, which is probably a bad idea for a kid, but hey, for a movie to stop something that's, you know, monstrous, I guess in a way that would make sense. They climb up and, TJ and the girl climb up onto this top of the crane and swing and throw it down the chimney, which blows up the house. Yeah, see, there's a lot of like adult humor to this. There's some minor language. It's something I'm not a fan of, but I can't stop them, unfortunately. But it was still a fantastic, fantastic film if you haven't seen it. And what's really neat is that the main characters do become friends with Nevercracker at the end of the movie. And you do kind of feel bad for him for what he's been through for 45 years of being trapped in that house. Because he can't let Constance hurt anybody. But I wish they would have made a sequel, but most likely way too late now because the characters are, and the people who play the kids who played these three are all adults. So they're most likely not wanting to do that again. But let's see, what else was there about this film? I would watch it, I believe, every single year when it was around Halloween time. I would watch it all the time. Now that I own it, I don't need to wait. I can actually watch it whenever I want, but it's always more fun to actually put it in around October so that way we can watch it closer to Halloween. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Tell me in the comments below what you guys and girls think of this video, what you think of the movie Monster House in general, and if you do like it, what was your favorite scene in the film? And tell me which version that you have. Do you have DVD, Blu-ray? I'm thinking since it was like 2006, and I think the last VHS that was made on was somewhere around like 2007, so I don't think this was ever on VHS. I know it was always on like DVD and Blu-ray that I know of. But yeah, so what's your favorite scene about this movie, and who's your favorite character? Tell me in the comments below what you think. See you guys next time, and God bless to all, and happy Halloween.